There we go. Now we're recording. All right. Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And we'll jump right in. I already kind of did some intros. I'm going to go ahead and show the leaderboard. We're going to show it quick, and then we will jump into the rest. All right. Here's our leaderboard. We got Austin ranking there at the top right there. He's ranking high. Dad joke. This guy is really awesome. He is a realtor. He's got a program that he gets people into, and he uh, teaches being a realtor, real estate, right? And then Mailbox Power is a powerful tool that he gets to all of his group. So pretty awesome. Actually, teaching his group on Friday. So if you ever have a group of people that you are teaching to online that you would like William and I to be at to teach, let us know. We would love to. Okay, that would be great. But Austin's doing some great stuff. We got Lulu right here as well. Great work, Lulu. That would be fun to hear about that one if you got some fun stuff to tell us. Good work, good wins. We got Josh Jones, a new friend of ours as well. Getting to know him. We got Brennan Morenin. We know this guy. Ashley Morton. She's a newcomer as well. We got Krista Mayshore. Awesome. She's in the real estate world. We got our good buddy Jim McCord. Awesome. I think I just saw that one come up yesterday. Got Patrick Almond. This guy's great. You should follow him on social media. He's always spreading good vibes. Good dude. Got Lee Stevens. Awesome as well. And Magic Brad. Magic Brad, he just keeps on showing up every month. So good work to you, Magic Brad. If you guys see him around on Facebook, I haven't seen him probably in the last like 2 or 3 weeks, but we should get him in very soon. So good work, everybody. If you see your name on there, good work. Keep it going. If you don't see your name on there yet, let's get you for sure this month. July is always kind of a weird month, so it's good to be out of July and back into. We're kind of getting back into the swing of things. Um, Families are starting school with their kids again and all that craziness. So kind of getting back into the out of summer and all that. So see some good momentum swinging forward. Also, um, got some fun stuff coming up that I can't tell you about right now. Of course, I saw Lulu's face. But we just had some really good news from Justin Biggs, our founder, with some software changes. Or some updates. We don't like the word change all the time, but some really cool things. Um, so often the things you guys tell me, we bring over to him, and he knows this thing like the back of his hand. He's always making it better. So some fun things coming. Also look for your emails as well. We're gonna get out some updates more often, let you guys know kind of more in the know, and keep that communication rolling. And so we've been working on our emails for the next year. So that those will come. And like I said, just more stuff to keep you in the know and more updates so that you know that we're always developing some really awesome stuff. Okay. All right. Yes, Justin is a rock star. That guy's amazing. When I'm in town in Utah, I try to go to lunch with him as much as I can because I just want to learn as much as I can. And he always tells awesome stories, and he's just a really good dude. So he is a rock star indeed. Um, okay, great stuff. Is there anybody that wants to share some wins? Maybe let's go for 2 wins for this last week. Hopefully, we've got at least two. Anybody? Bruce.
I wouldn't call it really a win yet, but I look for opportunities to share Mailbox Power with. And so I had the opportunity to go to our local Ventura County Fair this past week. A lot of vendors there, a lot of people selling their stuff and marketing. And so I always have conversations with those people to say, what are you doing to follow up with these people that come to your booth? And I said, I have a way of doing that. And all you got to do is put a QR code on your table. They scan it, they put in their information in, and boom, they got yourself a response from your booth directly, thanking them for coming by. So I got a lot of interest, a lot of raised eyebrows, and we'll see what comes of it. But that's what I do.
Ooh, I like it. Very cool. Yeah, some of these businesses, they're probably doing well or all right, but do they know they could totally 10x what they're doing with what we have. So we are a total secret tool in the toolbox that we just need to get that to them. So that's huge,
They're
Bruce.
spending a ton of money on these booths. I mean, it's not cheap to be at this county fair. I mean, I saw vendors have multiple, I mean, huge size booths, and it can't be cheap. So to have people just, come and go, come and go, come and go, and those are lost opportunities that they can actually benefit from if they had a way of following up. That's what I'm telling people.
I love that. And that form that we can fill out that's just right in.
Oh, you went on mute.
Oh, here we go.
Cut
Every
out.
that form that we have in Mailbox Power that you can just fill out and it goes right into your account. That thing is gold. So if everyone came to that booth and you said, "Hey, enter to win whatever," just go ahead and fill out this form.
Yep,
Man, you could have another 1,000 people every Saturday at those booths. It's crazy.
absolutely.
So I like it. Good work, Lulu.
Still getting responses from the cards that I sent out, uh, letting people know about the AI prospecting suite. I've had a bunch of Zooms with people, showed them how it's working, and people are starting to implement it. So I consider that a win.
Awesome. Way cool.
Yeah, and I mean, if once they get into it, talk about like stickability with mailbox power. So, and I attended the book launch on Saturday. That was a big win. I mean, that was just fantastic. I've been using the platform and I'm really good at it, but I learned some things. And anyway, it was great. If you didn't attend, just listen to the replay. It's really good.
So good. I have to point something out, Lulu. The confidence is amazing. I love that. I'm really good at it, but I'm always learning. So
Oh, yeah.
hear that, especially because you're on the leaderboard and you can say that. So good work, Fred. Suzanne, we're going to go to you real quick, but Teresa and Kathy, let's go ahead and say a little bit about the book launch real quick. So I always call on you guys. Sorry about that.
First of all, thank you so much for everybody that showed up, that stayed the entire time. I don't know about anybody else, but those 2 hours flew by. And Turner, yeah, I know, right? So thank you so much for jumping in. I know it's a Saturday and we all have things going on. And I think people were also really impressed with Tina doing her Canva training with ChatGPT and Mailbox Millie and and all the things that were shared. So that was really good. And yeah, excited to dive into the book. And I'm looking forward to our first book club meeting at the end of next month.
Woo!
Yay.
Yay! I've already been reading the book. It's really good.
Okay, awesome.
I'm stoked. Let's go ahead and put a link to the group in here as well, if that's okay.
Yeah.
The per method group, because we can see that recording. Andrea said she missed it. That's okay. You can go watch the recording, see the whole thing. Go ahead.
It's also in the affiliate group. I posted it there as well for anyone who missed it or may not be part of the PRR group. So it's there as well.
Perfect. And remind us all, if you wouldn't mind, every month, which week is
Yeah,
the
so absolutely. So every month we're going to read a certain number of chapters because there's a lot there. And to able just to do it like in 1 month is kind of it's a lot. So this way we're able to really do actionable steps, and everybody's able to come back and say, I did this, or I have questions about this. It's really like brainstorming, masterminding, if you will, with the book. So we're going to meet in September and October, November, nothing in December, and then I think we finish up like in February or so.
Perfect. That is such a great way to invite friends to it as well. Uh,
Yep,
if they know nothing about Mailbox Power, that's okay. Get them into the Per Method book launch or
right.
book club, and then have them read that, and then tell them more about it as we go. Great, just a nice entryway to get them into it. So thank you, ladies. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I know Chris helped out with that big time as well. Thanks,
Yes,
Chris.
he brought the coffee and the donuts and helped us with the, well, we had to have it. I'm sorry. So we did that. We had coffee and donuts, and he helped us secure the room, which was a really nice room. Thank you, Governor Hochul, for building that, New York Governor Hochul for building that, and didn't charge us anything for it. So we had it for 4 hours. And normally, a room like that, I don't know where Chris, because we were in his area, we were probably like about, I don't know, 20 minutes from the Canadian border. So it was close for Kathy to come and go. And but a room for that here in, here in Rochester would probably run about $300-400 for those 4 hours. So it was really, really nice. And I could see us doing more there as we continue to evolve.
Awesome. So good. And there's going to be more Per Method books coming in. They're out of stock right now. Super popular. Coming in on the 22nd of this month as well. So if you don't have it
Oh,
yet or haven't been able to find it, that's okay. They're coming in, and I get that to you um, before our first session. So that's going to be awesome. So cannot wait. Okay. Any questions or anything? Definitely go to the Per Method. Um, Go check out the Facebook group over there as well. I'm totally fine with both because we'll have some awesome discussions and that. So that's going to be a great. So fun. Okay, Suzanne, please.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Teresa, did you go to Albany? Is that where you went for oh,
no, we
okay.
were actually on Grand Island, which is just out of Buffalo.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, so just because people, when we say Grand Island, people are like, what, where, who? Is that an amusement park? Um,
Okay.
but no, it's just outside of Buffalo, and it's about, and Chris, you can feel free to correct me. It's probably, we probably could have spit to the Canadian border to Toronto, but it's probably about a 10 or 15 minute, depending on the traffic lights and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
um, it's quick to get across.
Yeah,
And
10 minutes from the
that's
border,
great.
five
oh, we were,
miles upstream from the falls.
Mhm.
So,
yeah,
little scenery on the way in and
yeah,
very nice right off the thruway. So it's very convenient and the
Mhm.
price is right.
Right.
And
yes.
so
Uh, Well, I just want to
that was
thank you
good.
for having that group, gathering because I learned a lot from Kathy, but when Tina came on, I was like, she blew my mind. That was amazing. But I wanted to thank you for that. But I also wanted to just kind of confirm what's going on. I send cards to my friends as well as business people. And a couple of weeks ago, I was in Ohio visiting my sister, and that's where I'm from. And anyway, before I left, the day before I left, 2 days before I left, I sent a text, or not a text, an email to some of my high school friends that are there. And I said, can you get together for lunch? And these friends, I send cards to them all the time, birthday cards, holiday cards. And I sent 14 emails, and 12 people showed up. That is the power of staying in touch. And I just wanted to share that because it just kind of amazes me at how responsive people are when you do keep in touch with them. So, anyway, just as a confirmation that this really works, I just want to share that. But thank you.
I like it. Just curious, what'd you have on the card? What was the call to action to get people to where'd you want them to go?
Well, actually, I didn't send a card. I sent an email because I
Oh,
was
okay.
there, but I just said, I'm here and we're going to have lunch on Thursday and would love to have you join us. And I got text messages like, lunch, where, when, what time, So, I mean, it was great. I was, really, really amazed that, as I said, 12 out of 14 people I thought was pretty good.
Hey,
Mhm,
I like it. Very
mhm.
cool. Well, maybe that tells something about you as well. They wanted to come see you because they think you're pretty awesome. So good work. Good
Thank you, thank
reputation.
you.
One of the R's. I love it. Well, so good. Let's keep those wins coming to us. There's so many wins that we need to look to every day. Not only in business, right, but just small little wins throughout the day. So keep them going. I like it. All right. If you wouldn't mind, I want to get a little bit, well, vulnerable is not the best word, but I want,
Teresa has a question.
okay, yes.
Actually, I don't have a question. I wanted to share something that I started to do.
Yeah.
And I'm a woman of faith. So I used our journal and I started the favor of God. And it says, seen, noticed, loved, everyday miracles, extraordinary grace. And when you start like anything else, whether it's negative or positive, and you start looking for those and recording them, your eyes are opened up even more. So whether that's opportunity, um, anything, I mean, it's just anything. I mean, I'm sure if we bought like a vehicle and we're like, oh my God, this is the only, this is unique to me. This color is unique to me. But yet all of a sudden you're seeing that same car everywhere because you're looking for it. And so to me, I just put this journal together so that I can keep track because it just really helps for me to see, other things.
Mm,
That's my 2 cents.
that's perfect. That leads into what I was going into. That's so good.
I love that. Love that.
That's so solid. But I think sometimes we may get stuck at times, like maybe getting these ruts that's like, oh, maybe I'm not getting to where I want it to be or whatever. And then other times we're like, hey, let's go. This is awesome. Um, but if we can stay on that side of, hey, let's go, this is awesome, that's huge. And maybe during this whole affiliate journey or promoting Mailbox Power, maybe you've had some struggles, maybe it's not where you want it to be, but if you wouldn't mind in the chat, I would like to see 14 14 messages if that's okay of what's stopping you from seeing a little bit more success. You can throw it in the chat. We can also talk about it off mute, but I want to see some fun stuff in here. And this is a total learning experience for us, right? And we love our discussions. So throw in there what is stopping you from maybe getting one sign up, two sign ups, maybe a few more leads, some follow up. What's maybe stopping you from just taking the next few steps to seeing that come through? Because I know a lot of you have put in so much work, and maybe you're just still like, or maybe this morning you're like, oh, I don't want to go into another one of these calls because I'm still not seeing success. Or maybe you're like, hey, I've actually seen some success now, but I need a little bit more help. So let's see. Anybody who wants to put in the first one there? And then yeah, just keep on going. And then I'll get to all of them.
Sorry, what was the question? I was on a chat.
You're good, no worries. So question is, what is stopping you from seeing success?
Okay, thanks, Turner.
You're totally good. Yep. And there's no wrong answers. No one's gonna judge you. We're just trying to make everyone better and building off of everyone else's. So I'm just gonna start reading some of these. And again, no wrong answers. We're just building here. We want you to get that monthly recurring revenue up, right? And if you see some wins, you'll be able to build off of those and see more. Lulu says, I struggle with managing my time. Ooh, that's a good one. Because we're busy, right, Lulu? Life's crazy.
And I just, into all different kinds of things. And so, yeah, I struggle with that. Calendar link has definitely helped,
Mm,
but sometimes I just, my mind, I have all tabs open at once and it's a struggle. I can talk about the platform, I can meet with anybody. All of that is good. It's just really dialing in my time.
mm, so solid. I get you. because I get people into Mailbox Power as well, and I want to get more signups so I can just get more people in. Um, but I'm looking for more podcasts to get us on. I'm learning the platform as well. I'm trying to get more booked calls and partnerships, things like that. So there's a lot thrown at us. But the calendar link is huge. So maybe some of you don't have a calendar link or a Calendly. That's something huge. We can talk about that.
Huge.
But if you want to get with Lulu and say, "Hey, Lulu, how'd you do it? How do you effectively do it?" That's big. Be-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because go ahead.
basically when people will call or their email or and and I just say, let me send you my calendar link. Just book yourself, book a time on my calendar link, and I have different time periods. Like I have 15 minutes, 30 minutes, different increments. So it kind of depends. I'll say, get yourself on my calendar, then you're going to have my complete and full attention. I'll be able to help you. And so that has really, really helped a lot, especially with those customers that, you know, need a little more help.
Yep.
I'm happy to help people, but I also don't want them running my life. So having that calendar link, and if I have 3 hours every day blocked off, if I'm still in the groove and I'm still working, fine. But if not, I've worked for that 3 hours solid, and but I still, like I still struggle. I still get off my calendar sometimes.
Oh, yeah, this is huge. I'm happy you brought this up. Maybe there's some of you that can devote 3 hours a day, or maybe 15 minutes for some reach out, right? Maybe it's an hour that you can go in your Google Calendar right now and just set it aside and just start saying, "Hey, this is my block time for Mailbox Power, and this is it. I've got my phone turned off unless if you need it for reach out, and that's how you just hone it in." So. Okay, that is so good. So, hey, if you don't have a calendar link yet, make one. It's super easy. Um, and then just have that set aside that is your time to hone in. That is so solid. I like that. Thanks, Lulu. Beth says, I'm not sure of how to speak the platform. Oh, great, Beth. That's great. Something I would do, Beth, is I would hop on with Kathy and Helen every day during the week. You might as well. They can answer some questions there, tons of questions. They know how to speak the language. They know how to make things work. And then if you're like, hey, how does this certain thing work in Mailbox Power? They will, I promise you, they will teach you and they'll let you know. So that's huge. Also, practice when you're out, out at lunch with your your people, just tell them a fun thing about Mailbox Power that you're learning about or one of our newest features. Um, and then lastly, the best way to learn is just to do it. Go and send yourself something, pick a new automation, make something new in the catalog, design something new. That's the way I learn. The way you do it one time, it's gonna be
I have an easy, it's pretty easy to talk to people one-on-one, that I'm just sitting around talking with. My concern is I'm trying to reach out to like bigger places, like for instance, car dealership.
mm-hmm.
I sent two cards out to two people at a car dealership where I bought a car a year ago to show them a different way to reach out to their customers. And if they call, no, when they call me, I am nervous about how do I address this with somebody in a big situation because I've not done that before. So it's a little scary and nervous, but I want to be able to do it. So that's my concern till I get practiced at it, till I learn it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great. I'm going to say something that I don't know why, but I have a feeling to ask Bruce to give us a response to this too. But Beth, it may be just good to just listen, right? Um, just listen to what their needs are and then help them to what that is. Because you don't need to tell them about AI prospecting tool and this and this and that. But if you just listen to what they need and then go from there, best way to do it because they may not have a clue about any of this stuff. And if you teach them one to two things that they need help with, they may be sold. And so, Bruce, do you have anything else to add to that?
Yeah, basically, you pretty much hit it on the head where people buy only one thing, and that's a solution. So if you can find their problem and you provide the solution through Mailbox Power, then you got yourself pretty much a closed deal. You just have to interview them and find out what they're doing, what they're not doing, and also what their lifetime value of their client is. How much money will they spend to retain that client and not lose them to somebody else? Also, how much money will they invest in getting a new client that they didn't have before? So find that out and what where their parameters are and what the value of their clients are. The higher the value of their client, then the more ability they have to spend more money with us to use the system to acquire or keep their customers. So I think that's what they should look, you should be addressing when you interview them.
All right, thank you, Bruce.
So good.
Selling the destination, not the airplane. Like, here's where you are, here's where you want to be, and here's the route we're going to take. And then as they become your customer, and you start using the platform, you can little by little you can introduce some of the other features. That's been helpful for me. And when I send out a card or somebody inquires, I say, let's book an appointment and let me show you, because it's more of a show kind of a business than a tell business. You'll understand it better when I show it to you. And that way, the platform, showing them the platform kind of guides the words that you're going to say and takes some of that, what do I say, pressure off. At least that was helpful for me.
Okay.
Can I jump in here real quick? I wanted to tell you I used an AI program to find out what the main problems are from different businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a really good source. You go in there and say, what challenges do auto dealerships have? And they'll list them. And I was just really amazed at how accurate it was and how helpful it was.
All
Love
right,
that.
thank you, Suzanne.
So good. And Beth, I've had this same thing too. When I was with ClickFunnels, I'd have to bring a few things to some massive clients, Tony Robbins and a few other big time people. And like you're nervous because you're like, what am I going to say? But if you just listen and then get to know that person as well, that's going to be huge. Just see, yeah, just what everyone else said, but just take it easy, right? You might be able to help them, you may not, but who knows? But you know that this software works because you've used it and all that too. So, oh, this is so good. Good discussion. Beth, how you feeling?
Turner,
Yeah,
based on what you said too, I always like to say, remember to remember just throughout the day, but you can't sell anything unless you know that they have a pain point. And then it's more, instead of coming out as a sale, hey, I heard of something, I found something that deals exactly with that, and then give a story of somebody else that had the same problem and they used this. And from um you're not in a selling mode. You're in the inquiring and find out mode before they say they want to know more. And then it switches over.
yeah,
Remember to remember. That's the thing that I always say. Remember to remember. And you hear it, and a lot of times you let it just go by in your head. You go, "Oh yeah, I know what that." But you got to say something.
Gotcha.
That's my two.
Thank
And
Cool.
one last thing I'll add, um, make sure you're talking to the people that make the decisions with the money
Right.
because
That makes sense.
yeah, I think that's a good thing for all of us to remember, right? Because if you're talking to the second guy that before the guy that has the money makes the decisions, it's gonna take too long. And so, but you got it. So Beth, how we feeling on that? You good?
Yeah, really good. Thank you very much, everybody.
Perfect. Let us know how that goes. We want to hear some wins for sure pretty soon because you got
All right,
this. We've
will
got
do.
confidence in you.
Thanks.
So
We're
good.
all here to help each other.
Love it. All right. We're going to keep on going. This is great. Chris says, enough time. The distractions and challenges outside of Mailbox Power eat up the day, but is always top of mind. I love it, Chris. I know some of this that is similar to what Lulu said. You may just need to have like that slot in the calendar where you just block everything out, and this is what you're working on, and nothing else. That may be the slot to that because you're like, shoot, I could make a lot of money with this. This could help a lot of people, but there's so many distractions.
Kelly's still top of mind here for me too. What he did for us, what, 3 weeks ago?
Yep.
You know, that sits right there. You know, often you guys will come out and say, um, I don't remember how Justin puts it, but basically, this isn't your business, but it is our business. Or he makes a comment about that, but Kelly made it show that it is possible to be your business and your livelihood, doing what he laid out 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah, and Kelly, he does real estate, and then Mailbox Power is his tool that he gives, right? And so, yeah, I think he has a system put in place that he put tons of time into and some money, right? And kind of honed it in. And so, yeah, I think it's the same thing, right? If you can schedule this stuff in just like it is a business that you're working on, it's massive. Schedule the time in, find some wins, and then roll with it. So, yeah, I think that's great, Chris.
Is
Uh,
it a hobby or is it a business? And that's something we each need to decide.
that's
Love
great.
that.
And I'm right there, struggling with that decision, with everything else going on. So I'm not pointing fingers, other than inward.
Yep. Well, when you start seeing the money come through, that's when you choose, right? That's when you're like, hey, I'm
It's
here.
very motivating.
Like, oh, that money monthly, let's keep it going. So good. All right. Chris, you good? You got kind of a plan set and throw some time in that calendar and just hone in. Such a good reminder for all of us. Andrea, great. Asking for the business. This is so good. Andrea, do you want to give us a little bit of side info on this? Some thoughts? It's perfect.
Well, I am so passive that I have a challenge, and Bruce knows me very well. And I have a challenge taking that not aggressive and assertive step. So that's why I come in here every week, just to make me step out of my comfort zone at least once during the week.
Yep.
So.
And I've talked to you about this too. I totally get it. It's like, ooh, but I promise you that anyone that talks to you wants to listen. And so they will 100% listen, and the things you already know are going to help out these people. But I know it's hard for sure because it's like we're thinking, oh, these people really want to hear about this. But
Yeah.
this, I promise you, this goes through our heads as well.
Yeah.
Anyone else have some thoughts on this? This is great.
I'm just thinking about Andrea's situation so that everyone knows who Andrea is and how special she is and the opportunity she has that she doesn't seem to recognize all the time. But she just moved to Colorado. She's an ex. She just gave up her franchise with BNI in the San Fernando Valley here in California. But she's still a major figure in BNI, and she's got the experience of building relationships and all of that. And she has a captive audience of her presence and connection with BNI members. In Colorado, she could probably capture the whole state with her opportunity that she has. But we have to get her out of the box, like you said, where she's more confident in herself, that she knows if she has something of value that every BNI member should have, because there's not one BNI member in a business that can't use the system. Whether they're qualified or can afford it, and if they're actually a business, that's another story. But at least she has the opportunity to present this to so many people that we wouldn't even have time for. So I'm here to help her. I'm looking forward to, she's got a nonprofit lined up. I'm going to be helping present to them and help them understand the value for her. So just keep putting those people in front of me. I'll do it for you.
Thank
Love
you.
that.
I appreciate words from all of you that and Bruce knows that I reach out to him on a daily basis. So
Wow.
thank all of you.
This is so good. I think, Andrew, what we can do is let the cards do the talking, right? And you can have the cards do the selling. So maybe that is something that you do to send. I was in Master Networks for a bit. I haven't spent too much time in BNI, but I know there's addresses you can find and just let the cards do the talking and sell that way. It can be huge. And then you can have a recording, excuse me, after someone hits the QR code and then sell that way. And then the whole face to face doesn't have to happen. Let the cards do the talking. So let's keep chatting on that. A lot of you can do that as well. And Lulu's already kind of done that. And Teresa sent out a bunch of cards too. Let the cards do the talking. So,
Thank you.
yeah, of course, you got this. And um, a lot of people are trying to find the people. Andrea, you already got the people. Okay. And so you're a few steps ahead. I like it. Okay, this is great. Keep the discussion going. Andrea, how you feeling? Feeling good about that?
Sounds good.
Okay, love it. Let's go, Bruce. Now I'm just going down the line. Bruce says, finding qualified businesses that get the value and have a marketing budget and can afford to use this system effectively. I love it, Bruce. Expound if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I do all kinds of presentations to everybody that I can get myself in front of. And then, of course, in the end, I find that they either don't get the value of it, or they just don't have a budget, or don't see the value enough to spend or invest in it to at least try it for a while. Um, it's, I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm the messenger. I show them what's available and what the possibilities are in using our system. But if they don't get it, I don't convince them. I just say, okay, when you're ready, let me know. But it's just a matter of just being consistent and showing enough people. I just recently had my vehicle, my 2003 Chevy Tahoe, need some service. It's been in the shop for about 10 days because they can't figure out the problem. But I think by today it should. But I built a really good relationship with the service manager, right? So he's going to be getting a mug, he's going to be getting cards, he's going to be getting all. So I'm building the relationship up front in my contact physically with the dealership and the service people, especially the manager there. But I'm going to be following up with him continually now with cards and a mug and something that the light might go off. I mean, people spend thousands of dollars in service there. I can attest to that because that's what I just did. But based on that value that people are spending, they can afford to send a friggin' greeting card to somebody to thank them for their business. So it's a matter of just getting in front of the right people that get it and can afford it.
So good. I run into this all the time as well. It's almost like the people that get it right off the start are like, yeah, sign me up. And a lot of the times those people have the money as well. And you gotta, you find the person that has the money that makes the decisions. And Bruce, I think as well, there may be some people that just are not ready, right?
Right.
You're saying.
Right. And so I let them know when they're ready, you got my number. Here I am. So I
Yep.
just keep continuously showing the system and being a product of the product of sending out cards and something to let people know and experience how the system works on their end so that when they receive something, they know the feeling of what it is to receive something personal. And then I follow up and say, well, how did you feel? And how would you like your customers to feel that way? So basically, that's what I do.
So good. Something to add to that as well is maybe you might be at the service desk and you see so and so that's on a computer, um, you know, just down the way there, and maybe you say, "Hey, does so and so maybe they can just do it for you. Maybe they have an assistant or whatever." And like, "Hey, do you guys send stuff out?" Yeah, they do every once in a while. Like, "Hey, great. Can I talk to them?" And you show them how to do it, and then you come back to your guy and say, "Hey, she already knows, she already wants to, or he already wants to do this for you. if you just sign up, they'll take care of it for you because I think some of the visionaries in the business don't even want to think about doing some of the small and nitty-gritty things. But if you have someone else in on their team that can just take care of it, it might be a solution as well. Just another option. But
And I'm looking at all these salespeople on the dealerships, and they're all hanging around, waiting to jump on somebody, to try and sell them a car, right? I'm going, and I talked to one of them. I said, "You're standing here waiting for me to talk to you so you can sell me something. Instead, use this time, go to your computer, and send some people a card, and be in touch with them, and thank them. All the people that came in to talk to you. What happened when they left? Follow up with them with a card." Instead of standing here waiting for somebody, go and send somebody a card to let them know that you care and you thank them for coming in, or whatever. Just some way to use that time effectively. So follow up and keep in touch rather than standing around waiting for me to talk to.
yep. If
Sometimes we
anything,
want it more for them than they want it for
Yeah,
themselves, though.
that's obvious. Yeah.
The car guys are tough. When you get a good one, they're great, but they're just tough because
Mm,
they change a lot. A lot of them don't last. It's tough. And then the dealership wants them to do certain things or not do certain things. It's they're great if you can get them.
Do you tell them about Joe Gerard?
You, yeah.
Okay. The car dealership.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They switch dealerships a lot. So it's like I said, if you can get somebody, if you can get through to them, a lot of them are just stuck in that old style of chasing people, jumping on the person that walks in the door.
Well, unfortunately, many of them are not qualified. They just don't make enough money to justify it. So
There's that too.
need to
Yeah.
get the dealership involved where they're the ones that help the salespeople and offer them the service through the dealership. That's the only way I can see it could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
I
good.
had a car dealership person who sold me a car back in the 80s, and she sent me a birthday card and a Christmas card every year. And I bought three cars from her, and they were like 10 years apart because I keep a car for a long time.
Mhm.
So it makes a difference. It really does.
Absolutely.
Well, Bruce, we're excited to hear all the good news once this guy's ready to go.
That would be so good.
I'm working on them.
That would be so good.
I'll be hopefully seeing him today to pick up my car finally, and hopefully they figured out what was wrong.
Yes. Well, it's good to know that you know your stuff, and when they sign up, they're signing up with a good person. So that's huge as well.
Thank you.
You got this. Keep it going. That's
Oh
just
yeah, I
remind
just
you.
I just keep going. I don't let
Yep.
anything. I have no expectation of the outcome. I just do it.
Yep. Yeah, and I know a lot of you have this as well. It's awesome to have, open up a spreadsheet. It's kind of like our Dream 100 spreadsheet, and have people that you're working with, and then also people that you need to follow up on because that person you never know. Maybe in 2 years they're gonna want you. Maybe you just popped up to them again, and you need to follow up with them and send them a text or whatever that is. So always have who you're working on and who you need to follow up with. That's going to be huge. That could save you a lot. And you just being that good person and educating them doing something weird. It's going to help them to bring that to their remembrance. So keep it going. You got it's part of the game, right? Totally part of the game. Awesome, good stuff. Okay, we'll keep it going. And a lot of this stuff too, you may have not have typed something in there, but maybe you heard something along with this. So keep on listening. Alan says budget for AI tools, better time management. I like it. Yeah, it seems like a good or a lot of us have that time management. So that's big too. Alan, you want to expound real quick, and then we'll keep going.
Uh, Turner, other than to say I'm just itching to, dress my website up a little bit to attract those visitors that I don't have to have a form for anymore, but to actually pay for them. So that's exciting. And things will be on hold for a little bit. I can't do a whole lot as we're driving across the country, but all good things at all good time. I'm looking for a great fourth quarter.
I like it. Yes. And that's a good reminder too. Plan for the next quarter, plan ahead because you may not get the signups right now, but as you've nurtured the leads, then they'll come through. That's big in sales, big in affiliate marketing for sure. Yes, they'll come. Nurture them as they go. I like it. We'll keep it going. Suzanne says, so many people I'm around are retired. Need to find a group with younger business people. I like it. Yeah. And a lot of people in our group right now are word of mouth affiliates right now. You may want to find a Facebook group or somewhere online that you do find maybe a younger group or a more connected group. Maybe there's a mastermind you can jump into that's maybe a little bit more higher level. Maybe you got to spend a little bit of money, but it is really higher level people that you can connect with. That's going to get you because if you're not being around tons of people, you're not going to be able to nurture the leads for maybe say quarter four, right? Converting those leads. Suzanne, anything else on that to expound?
Well, I still belong to an organization called Women's Prosperity Network, but they're headquartered out of Fort Lauderdale, which is probably about 3 hours from me. And so a lot of the things that they do are online, like Zooms and things like that. But I guess I live in a small enough area that there are not that many organizations that are here that I can attend. I thought about maybe joining the chamber, but somebody kind of poo-pooed that with me and said, you're not going to get anything there. And I don't think we have a BNI. I was looking at a BNI online, maybe, you know, but anyway, any other suggestions would be helpful.
You definitely can join a BNI online, a chapter that's online, no matter where they
Mhm.
are. You could probably
Uh-huh.
join a chapter in Texas or wherever, because they're online, so it doesn't really matter. So
Mhm.
if you that I find BNI is my greatest asset through the
Mhm.
years. I've been in my chapter 23 years, so I can tell you that it's probably the most effective way of generating referrals
Mhm.
through the relationships I build, as well as attaining accounts within my chapter. So
Mhm.
about half my chapter have accounts. So it's a very good place to be.
Mhm.
And because now it's virtual now, it's no longer geographic related. You can be anywhere and join a
Mhm.
chapter wherever you feel wherever the synergy, because every chapter has its own personality. So find a chapter that has a group that you feel comfortable and feel that there's a synergistic vibe between all of you. And once you
Mhm.
find that group, join it and go to work.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Is it something I could visit and see if I liked before I
Yeah,
join?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Go to bni.com, find a chapter, request to be a visit, register to be a visit,
Okay.
and the president will send you an email with a link to join. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing since sliced bread.
BNI's been phenomenal for me. And my chapter has a lot of guys, a lot of people in the trades. If you can find a chapter where there's people in the trades, that's really good.
Mhm. Aren't BNIs selective, meaning, if they've already got somebody that does direct mail, then you can't do
Yes,
that.
it's
So
exclusive
what do you do?
feedback.
Beg
But
your pardon?
I can tell you, there's a very few people that do what we do.
That's
So
right.
Right.
I have the whole entire San Fernando Valley region and probably Ventura County as well, that no one does what we do. So
That's right.
I can visit, substitute, and go to any chapter I want and introduce myself and be part of a meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you can go, if you're a member of BNI, then you can go to any BNI group
Not
that's
regularly,
available.
but you can visit from time to time as a substitute
Oh,
or just to visit.
okay.
You're free to
Cool.
roam.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
You have
Thank you.
over 300,000 members that you can choose from, Suzanne.
Oh, wow.
and you
Okay.
get the
I should
whole
find somebody, huh?
Talk to me. I'll help you find a chapter.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
you get the whole directory, correct? That you
Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah,
do.
You get
yeah, yeah.
worldwide.
Yep.
Hmm.
fit on a
Well,
gold.
yeah, that's like my Women's Prosperity Network. I have access to complete directory too, and they've got, I don't know, 10, 12,000 people. So, it's a good group. So, but
BNI,
thank you all.
BNI just tends to get more variety of businesses, and especially like people in the trades and that kind of a thing. Some of the women's groups, at least in my experience, have been more network marketing, and they're just it's just a little bit different. These guys in the trades, they're already used to spending money on advertising, whatever. So it's a pretty easy uh, connection to make and problems to solve for them. So that's been my experience.
And also, you never know if someone may tell you like, hey, the chamber wasn't a good experience. You may have the best experience in the chamber. So you may want to join that. I know Teresa and Lulu join their
Oh,
chamber and they love it. So
fantastic.
yeah, maybe you have the local chamber where you have your local thing going on, and then you join a BNI to where you have that, on Zoom. So you can win on both sides.
About the chamber. So, Suzanne, I'm president coming to the end of my second year, my term this year. And one of the things, while I have gotten a smidgen of business from the chamber, what it has done is it's really expanded my network and connections. Okay. So to the point where I was telling Turner that I'm not literally focusing on like how many customers I've gotten from it. It it actually has opened up some really big doors for me and connections and state senators, um, things like that, where I had this idea and I'm going to go to the state senator who I have on my speed dial and go, hey, you and I need to have a brownie or two. So think of it that way as well, not just think of it
It
as one-sided about how many customers I'm going to get. Think about it also as, wow, what doors is this opening for me as
it
well? What are the connections, right? Lulu, would you agree?
Absolutely. It elevates you in the community for one
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
And you can become a resource just by really meeting the people in your chamber and even in your BNI or wherever. You can become a resource so that when I sit with somebody now, I talk to them about Mailbox Power, but I'm like, what other pain points do you have? What are issues? I know I have a huge network of people. How else can I help you? And that's been huge for my business.
Another place that people are looking to go and network and meet new people and opportunities is meetup.com. Go to meetup.com. You'll find all kinds of opportunities for that people get together for whatever thing in common, and you can find a group in your area that you can probably go either physically or online and connect with more people that way. Meetup is a great place to go and look for new people to hook up with.
Yes, thank
Something,
you. And I do have meetups. So thank you for reminding me to go look again.
yeah, something I've been doing when I've talked with Teresa about this also is I'm using more and more AI. And there's a Facebook group called AI for Entrepreneurs. Great
Ooh,
Facebook. They're putting prompts and I'm happy to share it. I'll put it in the prompt, at least I can invite you, but I got to be friends with you first. And, if we're not friends on Facebook. But what I just took off from there was a set of 8 prompts on how to expand your network
wow.
with cold canvassing. So here's a list of 8 prompts
Wow.
of getting AI to tell you where to look, how to look, what to write, how to get the click to come back using AI suggestions. And I'm happy to share it here. Turner, if you think it's appropriate for the affiliate page, I can post it there. I started using it. I got through one and developed a whole new card. I'm developing a card series for
Wow.
cold calling businesses such as salons, beauty salons, and auto repair stations, just with generic, get them to click the QR link
Oh my
and
gosh.
help me develop my next set of cards.
Wow.
So, obviously you've got to tailor it and use it, but it tells you almost verbatim what to write into AI to get these responses back.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I'll put that in the affiliate link. later on when we're done here.
Love it.
Or in the files, and I'll make a comment of where it is. But
That's
I'll
great.
post that later for everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
please.
you.
Awesome. Something that was coming up is like your network is your net worth, right? So if you can meet daily, you never know. The more people you come in contact with could be some big time miracle. So awesome, Suzanne. Is that feeling good there?
Yes, you guys have covered it and then some. Thank you. I think I had a
Awesome.
bonus there.
So good.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to keep going on these. We may go 5 minutes after the hour. If you do need to go, that's okay, but I'm going to keep on. I want to make sure everyone's been heard here. Um, let's see. Go a little bit quicker. Kim says, my challenge is finding time to work on my own mailbox power prospecting and finding the right businesses that value the service. Yep, so good. I think we've heard this a bit now, right? This is a big consistent trend here. It's like, hey, we gotta hone in our time, right? Section out some time in the calendar, find these businesses. Um, Maybe we can do a training in the future is like finding the right businesses in the area and then also um, work to their needs, right? And listening. I think that's huge. And so a big trend, we need to find a chunk in the calendar and really focus in. And that's huge for all of us. Um, let's see, and then Kathy, me too, Kim, same. And I need to find them in the US. Yep, for sure. Yes. Teresa, the daily Q&A's training is great. Yes, you guys, if you need to, gather some more confidence, mailbox power, or just need a little bit more help, go spend some time with Kathy and Helen. Those ladies are amazing. And then tell your people that you're promoting to is like, hey, we have the best support on the planet. We help people out, and if they need help, sometimes those ladies will just say, hey, let me have the mouse. I'll do it for you. They make sure they teach them too, but man, we got the best support on the planet. So go attend those things. Kathy says Bruce the Wizard is also a rock star. Yes, love it. Uh, yep, yes. Works. Yep, yes. Set a timer. Kathy says they don't know what they don't know until they know. Yes, so good. Um, Lulu says the cards are the goodwill ambassadors for us. So true. Not everyone has that. We have that. That's so big. Um, Deb says Bruce is awesome. I agree. Thanks, Bruce, for meetup.com. So good. Kathy says, oh, yep, I think we got that covered. BNI can be great. Yep, good investment. That's huge. Yep. Okay, all good if you gotta go. Just gonna finish up here pretty soon. Okay, I'll finish with this thought. This was awesome. Again, I love these discussions. Let's keep them going. There's so much we can learn from all of everyone in these calls. And I'm not saying these are rah-rah. These are really good discussions. And there's I think everyone hopefully took some notes and have some plan of action, right? Your plan of action is taking what you put here in the chat and um, capitalizing on that. Okay, I think we all had everyone put something in there. Now it's time to go and run with this. Last thought I want to put in here is with Mailbox Power, we are only benefiting from AI. There's a lot of other things out there that may be like ooh, AI, I don't know if this is gonna like hurt us in the long run or whatever. But it's like, hey, we have to have these human connections for this whole thing to work, and it works. So I think that's huge. We are good for a long time, and we're benefiting from it. So that's something that you can lead with as well. But thank you so much. This was amazing. We're 3 minutes over. But if you have any questions, let me know. If there's anything you want, like any topics you want us to go over for these discussions in the future, let me know that we can cover those as well. Chris, do you want to leave us with something? What you got?
Well, just clarification, something that was in the comments earlier about the book club. Um, Kathy said this month, somebody else said we're not meeting till next month. So asking Teresa and Kathy, is it August third week in August or third week in September?
Teresa is on mute, I think.
I'm sorry, it's the last Tuesday in September,
Okay.
5:30 Eastern.
We may, I don't know if there's always already this, but maybe we can have Tina go into Canva and make like a schedule or just
Oh, okay, I'll ask her to. Yeah.
a one pager infographic that we'll just paste everywhere on the internet. And we'll have a link to it as well.
Okay.
Got her on our side. All right,
Yep.
everybody. If you have not been on the leaderboard ever or in a while, this is your time. I'm putting a little bit of pressure on you. This is your time. Or maybe you want to be on there for a few sales. This is your time to take the next steps and catapult yourself forward. And again, I'll say this last thing. Find someone that is on the leaderboard and meet with them. Okay. They'll let you know what they're doing and a little bit of help there. Okay. All right, everybody. And I cannot wait to see you next Tuesday. Talk soon. If you need my help, let's jump on a call and keep everything rolling. Bye, everybody.
Hey.